Welcome to tips and tricks for the Terminus Easter egg. I'm gonna try to go a little bit into, some parts, give you some stuff to help out, and try to make it a little bit easier for you. So first we're gonna turn on power. Activate it. And this will be the first one. Coming next to Jug. We're gonna start power number 2. Alright, when you have both powers on, you'll come to quick revive. You could have got this when you ran by, but you want to look at the clock, and you want to see the smaller black hand. So it looks like I got a 4. So the first number is 4. Then you want to run down here. We're going to run into this building. This is why we needed power open. We're going to look at the board. You see the card. The red of hearts. That is our other 4 right there. Just people are... sure. Then we're gonna run over here, running past Jug, into this room right here. Again, needed the door open, craftable table. And then this is our last number. So my numbers are 4, 4, 5, but this will change every game. We are at Jug. We're gonna run upstairs. You need the spawn power on, and you need the Jug power on. And then you can hit these laptops, and now, instead of having to do it later, starting this up to kind of time efficiency a little bit. So we're gonna run back over. And that way you also don't have to open up both sides. You can just do the laptops. So, quick revive. Alright, you're gonna come into the biolab. You're gonna start your final generator.
Please stand by.
Just better to know. So we're gonna come out here, and we're gonna activate this computer. Okay, so with power on, we're gonna run over to this machine, and you buy dead wire. And you wanna jump down. Try to freaking not float down. We're gonna activate the lift. Raise and pack a bunch.
Interesting. There's an encrypted file in the database written by technical officer.
We're gonna move again, so you just wanna get to the back.
The secret workshop
And there's gonna be a window on the right here.
if you're so inclined.
We're gonna just shoot the panel with our dead wire gun. You'll see it spark. You just want to keep following it. You can also jump this gate for the elevators up, which is very nice, just like a few seconds there. You shoot that, and that. Opening this. You want to shoot this zombie, which will drop you the key fob.
Such an unfortunate.
Alright, so you do want to come over here next to Elemental Pop. You want to interact with this briefcase. It'll drop this. Be prepared, because it will spawn a bunch of lovely spiders for you. But hey, more points, more points. Okay, and then you interact, and that pops out. Now you have a way to figure out the code, which is this, right here.
Demonstration. Or just solve it on your own.
So you could solve it on your own. I suggest just paying him the 5K. Makes it a little bit easier for you, unless you're really good at math. But with a timer for pausing, I don't really think anybody's going to be doing that, unless you just off the top of your head. Side note, the 3 computers we turned on, that is how he gave us the quote to pay for it, because you can't actually get that quote to pay for it until you have the computers on. Now when you got your 5K, or unless you solved it, you want to come back here, you bribe them. The screen will have your numbers, so we are 53, 46, 10. So 53, 46, 10.
Easy money. Show your work, or Professor will be angry. You cannot sure are a cheat.
What the fuck? Alright, so now, while this is scanning, you have to go around, but they go to the same spots every single time.
Multi-phasic resonator calibrators.
So once you hear that quote, you want to make sure you pick this up. This is very important. Pick it up. Okay, whenever you're ready, you're going to come down to the docks. So instead of having to buy a boat, they kind of tuck this one away. There's also another boat in the lab. But essentially, I'm just going to hop on our boat. And we're going to turn left here. And this island straight ahead, you'll see a blue orb appear. Now, it's going to shoot a beam out. Actually, you have to come up to it. You press interact, which will drop the canister down. And you're just going to sit here and wait till it shoots one of the zombies. Then you have to shoot. So now that blue aura zombie's here, I have to kill him right on it. Or if you kill him away, it's going to drop the blue orb. And you have to be very quick about it because you can't actually fail this step. But you want to pick the orb up and put it in the, or you walk over it, or inside it, and then it's good to go. So you're just essentially waiting it out, and you're doing this rinse and repeat with each orb. So now we got him. So that's the orb, we picked it up. It will then shoot off into the sky. We're gonna make sure you pick this up. It's very important to pick that up. You can't really continue without it. So we shall flying off this way. And we're just gonna go here. Again, it is the same thing every time. And then when you are ready, you're just going to place it once again and rinse and repeat. You'll see it shoot off once again. Make sure you pick this up. And these are all the same locations. It's always going to be the same blue. It's going to be this island for green, and so on. So we're just going to kind of cruise on. And we're just going to take a right. Going past the boat. And our last orb is going to be purple. It should be on this island over here. That is. And we're rinse and repeat. When this one is done, it's going to be red though. And you, again, make sure you pick it up, and then you should be able to just go build it. So we are placing. Alright, we're putting our last one in. Now you make sure you pick it up. You'll see that it's red now. Alright, so you can luck out and get it from the box and skip everything that we just did, except for the power part.
You know there's like a 50-50 chance this will kill us all, right?
But if the box isn't on your side, which is most likely the case in this game, you build it. And next, you do need to pack-a-punch this. Like 100% you need to pack-a-punch it. Okay, so once you have this pack-a-punch, you're gonna come down to the biolab, and this door, you're gonna buy it, leading to PhD. And then you're gonna buy the trap, and you're gonna shoot it. You're gonna shoot it with the gun. And if you go across it once and you don't see anything, oh, there you go. I picked it up. There's a hard drive. So just so you know you got it. It's the security device. Now here is another tentacle trap. It can spawn in either one. We are here at Jug. This is another tentacle trap. So you would just do, like I said, a streak across it. If you don't get the hard drive, move to another trap. It seems to be most common the PhD side. I have got it here before. It is possible to get in other locations. All right, once we come back to the power spawn, we're gonna talk to Peck. You'll see this open up. You're gonna place the hard drive in there. And now you're gonna get a little bit of dialogue. So you'll return to the biolab. You'll come up to this. Press interact. Like it's supposed to be a jump scare. Alright, so we're gonna punch in our code. 445. It says unlocked. You have to press interact. On co-op, each person will have to press interact on one. But on solo, you just press 1. Which will start your mini boss fights. My suggestion is just keep moving pace. Another good thing is to have the lift down, just so you have this extra section and it's not the dead end. As you're running around, you have to keep doing a little bit of constant damage or he'll end up eating the zombie. And it actually heals him. So make sure you're consistent on the damage. But you also want to stay out of range because this attack will kill you, especially if you don't have armor. Like, I think the only reason I'm alive right now is my extra jug health because I'd be at 5 HP. So just keep circling around and chipping them down. I suggest run a little bit, shoot, run a little bit, shoot. Sucks, but it's effective. Unless you have like a ray gun or a good shotgun. Deadwire also does do massive damage to him, apparently.
Did you see that? Looked like the clap on legs.
Okay,
Well,
I found the protocol to access the Janus AI
just
system.
jumping in the water, and we want to pick this up.
The command via a PC in the communications room. Got it? Chop, chop.
And now we need to head to the communications room.
Read the room.
We're at Jug. Go in here. Go to this computer. Interact with it. Let's say a network connection
Wireless
error.
connection to Janus HQ has been physically cut.
Now, as you're riding the boat to the boat, you're gonna come in this opening in the bottom. And now that you have that key card, you can go to this ladder. It'll open up. You have 2 canisters. You can pick it up. You won't be able to run. There is an ammo crate in here in case you need it. It's a little bit of a lockdown, so okay, when it's done, max ammo will spawn. You can only hold 1 at a time, and you need to take it to each one to one of 3 locations. So we're gonna come out of the boat here. We're gonna check over here. This is 1 location. We have a wire here, so that means the other 2 locations. So we follow this. Underneath the guard tower here is location number 2. And again, you need to be aware you can't run. When you get near the vicinity, a bunch of zombies are going to spawn like this. Like this lovely mangler boy. You have to hold interact on it like you're doing a buildable. And then go back and grab the same one. Okay, so we're going to come into the tunnel here. Gonna stick to the right. This is the Speed Cola tunnel. So you're gonna come over, you're holding interact, you're building. Now once all the dialogue's done, you're gonna come back. Alright, so you make sure you pick up this hacking device, and we're gonna head back to the docks. I would say you do need to be kind of prepared for this, because once you do this step, you are going to end up in a timed, like, bomb defusal step, so if you aim the boat just right on solo, you can kind of just jump out of the boat, let it hit you, and it'll kind of guide you past a little bit, or at least I didn't do it right here. In co-op, I would suggest just having your friend or whoever just kind of drive off for a second so all the flies follow them. So then we go this way. If you fail, I think you just retry, because it's just getting the connection quickly. You unfortunately can't do it underwater. Ooh, I was able to get it underwater. That's kind of something new. If I could stay down. Fucking boat is going where it don't need to go. Alright. So now you want to race back to the biolab.
Activate Apocalypse Protocol. Arming self-destruct system. Commencing countdown to Terminus.
So my suggestion on solo, on co-op, obviously you can have somebody defend you. Just put a little bit, run away. Because you want to get the zombies grouped up. That's the biggest thing to keep your time down. So, since we got a bunch grouped up, we're just gonna come here. You don't want to go too long because then the flies will get you and you will get trapped by the zombies. Oh, cool, so he's just randomly coming out. So I should be able to get that one on the third rotation. I normally like to go till the start of the words, then we finish the words with the second one, then hopefully you're good for the third one. Just kind of focus. Okay, so there's one. Okay, so there's two. Giving us 3 minutes left. That was kind of a good reward. Alright, so now we're gonna come this way. Under this big old stairs here with this really weird box location. And boom. Now finish getting set up the best you want, or however.
You actually did it. I am directing Dr. Modi's.
And down here, this door will open,
Splendid.
giving you your final encounter for the boss fight. Boss fight phase 1. So now you are going to shoot these red glowing orbs. They're either going to be on the right or left of him. And you're just going to keep circling around if you need to, and just rinse and repeat until his health gets down. You can also shoot the tentacles in the back for a little bit of damage. It won't be much, but it's just a little bit of extra as you're, circling around to keep yourself safe. Take your time. You're not in a rush. I mean, it's going to be a long fight regardless. So as you're damaging him, he might do like a slam attack. He's going to constantly rotate around as you're rotating, but if you stand in the middle where I am, eventually he will spawn up here. And you just keep circling around or do whatever you feel comfortable with, but he does have a slam attack that will hurt you, so you can hide behind the crates. If you stand in the back next to the ammo crate that you can buy from, like against the wall, it's just enough to be out of range, but you do have to be careful of the zombies running up on you. Now, once the boss has disappeared, you will just have a bunch of zombies spawning all around you, and you can just kill them. You'll get a few manglers coming in. You'll start getting different bosses as you progress through the phases. But right here where the mangler's standing, once the boss returns, you should get a max ammo, thank goodness, because it feels like you're just constantly running out of ammo. Now, with the boss's return, that will signify that you're on to phase 2. And there should be your max ammo. So you just want to make sure you run over and get that, because it will disappear. You can't just like leave it and then get it when you're ready. He'll have like a lava type form now, and the idea is to just shoot him in the mouth. You can keep shooting the tentacles, but you want to shoot him in the mouth. Eventually he will go back and you start doing the shoulders, and then you just do the tentacles, and so on. You do want to keep a lookout for when he does his slam attacks. If you are low on ammo, you can use it to your advantage if you time it right, because his slam attack will affect the manglers and the zombies and such. So just keep shooting his mouth and rotating through. Phase 3, probably the deadliest of the phase. He now has multiple instant kill attacks, such as he will do a charge up electric attack and it will kill you, so you need to be behind cover, or you can dive in the water. The second one is, as you're going by the front, he has his like tongue that will do like a swipe effect, which will then snatch you up and pull you into his mouth, which there doesn't seem a way to break it. It just immediately will kill you, and that's an instant game over.
Oh great, I'm dead. Bro.
The main idea here is you want to keep rotating. You get pushed in the water, you need to just quickly get out, because the tentacle like smoke monster that will chase you will get you, which is what happened to me here. There's amalgamations running around. I think at least 2 of them, depending on I guess how many players in your game. This is probably the best spot for the chopper gunner. You do have to be behind cover, because his tentacle swipe will knock you out of it immediately, pretty much wasting your entire chopper gunner. But at this point, as long as you're staying out of the mid the best you can, avoiding the attacks, you're just chipping away. You want to shoot him in the glowing eyes in the front, or like here with the chopper gunner, you can just essentially chip him down real well. But continue that until you are done. You now will get a little bit of dialogue and a cutscene. You got a reward for Maya. She got a operator skin, I guess, for completing the map, just like on Liberty Balls. You got ray gun skin, and then if you continue the game, you just get a bunch of drops, or you can just leave the game immediately. So I'll just let that roll out so you can see the rewards, and I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully you leave a like and have a great day. Peace.
We gotta see what it is we get.
Continue, okay. And we're back. And then we'll just first exfil out.
Holy shit. Alright, I gotta try it.
I got a tier 3.
I got a golden rocket launcher.
I got a gold rocket launcher. I got a tier 3.